All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to say Barak Home by Shem Yahushua by Shem Havakar Dash. I want to give double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who move on teach well. And I want to say Shalom to the hopeful elect, man. All right, just going through encyclopedias that I have on hard drive, man, and I came across some information that I didn't know. So through the spirit, I'm gonna share it, man. All right, it's called Black Codes. All right, um, and it deals with the curses that we have upon us, man. All right, that's what in my mind I linked it to, curses. Okay, um, so let me start off by reading some of these. All right, I don't have a list of the black codes, but I have basically an explanation of what black codes are, and then of course, you can go to Google, which we are. All right, we're gonna look up what these are. All right, but it says black codes. All right. It says black codes were laws passed immediately following the American Civil War. All right, so they had this plan for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, man. All right, by the former Confederate States of America. They were designed to prevent Israelites from having the full rights of citizens and to restore as much as possible the labor and racial controls of slavery. All right. So basically, they didn't want to let you go from being slaves, man. They didn't want you to prosper, man. Okay. Just look at the things that happened during the Jim Crow era. If I scroll up, look at this. You got, Martin Luther King, okay, getting taken away to jail. All right. This is during a Birmingham protest, man. Look at Jake, all right, wanting to be equal with their oppressor, okay, and they being shamed for it, man. Okay, the Lord set us up to be different, man. Okay, let me see if I can find the scripture right quick, man. Lord set us up to be better, man. All right. All right, this is Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 8. When the Most High, Yahweh Shai, divided the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam, he set the bounds of the people according to the number of Israel. For Yahweh's portion is his people. Jacob is alive, his inheritance. All right, look, man, we are not supposed to be equal with these people, man. All right, we are above these people, man. All right. All right. This is Deuteronomy 7:6. This is straight directly toward the so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native American Indians, man, the Israelites. All right. For thou art an holy people unto Yahweh thy power. The Yahweh thy power has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all the people that are upon the face of the earth. All right. Yahweh Shai did not set his love on you nor choose you because you were more in number than any people, for you were the fewest. But because Yahweh Bashim Shai loved you, and because he would keep the oath which he has sworn unto your fathers, has Yahweh Bashim Shai brought you out with a mighty hand and redeemed you out of the house of the bondmen from the hand of the king Pharaoh, the king of Egypt, Pharaoh, king of Egypt. All right. So the Lord, we are a special people unto Yahweh Shema Shai, man, above everybody on the face of the earth. All right. There's no reason, no rhyme or reason, all right, why we should be wanting to be fighting to be equal or wanting to be equal with people that's treating us like this, man. All right. And it's worse in these times, man. All right. It's worse in these times. Okay. All right. This is just an encyclopedia on U.S. history, man. All right. I find some more stuff in here and do lessons on it. All right. But going on, so they wanted to keep you enslaved. All right. They wanted to keep you in slavery, basically, man. All right. To restore as much as possible the labor and racial controls of slavery, man. All right. The first black codes were passed in South Carolina and Mississippi in 1865, and they quickly appeared in other states throughout the South. Although they differed in form from each other, their aims were the same. And what was the same? To keep you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native American Indians oppressed, man. All right, so I'm just grab some scriptures right quick. I'm just going to the curses, man. All right, straight to the curses. All right, this is Deuteronomy 28:16. Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field. All right. Look, I just read it. I need to figure out how to do. All right, I don't know, but that's something I need to figure out on my own. All right, so they wanted to keep you in the lowest form possible. All right, they wanted to keep you in the sense of you continue to be a slave for them and not having anything for yourself. All right, so cursed you will be in the field, and cursed you will be in the city, and cursed you will be in the field, man. Okay, all right. They were designed to prevent Israelites from having full rights of citizens and to restore as much as possible as the labor and racial controls of slavery. All right. And they don't think that they differed in certain states, man. All right. But I'm sure as the states, as they differed, these Edomites that were sitting on these boards of, political seats that authorized these things, they came up with their own, ways to hinder you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native American Indians, man. All right. So cursed you'll be in the city because we scroll up. Look at this, man. All right, look at this. This ain't blessings in the city. Okay. All right. And then when these individuals went to work, I know that they was going through hell, man. Okay. I know. All right. All right. Continuing on, before the Civil War, many states throughout the United States had laws that prevented Israelites from enjoying the same rights as Edomites. Okay, all right. By the end of the Civil War, much of that had changed in the North. This became increasingly true with Americans' adoption of the 14th and 13th Amendment of the Constitution in 1868 and 1870, which required equal protection under state laws and the right to vote. All right, we know voting is, giving yourself over to your oppressor. All right, and you'll never be equal, man. Okay, the Lord didn't set it up for you to be equal, man. The Lord set it up for you to be over these people, man. All right, but you're going to be. But right now, you are under. Right now, you are under the hands of your enemy, man. Okay. Right now, you are under the hands of your enemy. All right. Yeah, let me grab this preset, man. Some good thing he's cursing, man. Oh, that's a good one too. All right, let me grab this. I need to figure out how to do a quick swap change, man. But this is Deuteronomy 28. Oh, I'm in the chapter already. And we'll go to 48. All right. Therefore, thou shalt serve thine enemies, which Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai shall. Oh, y'all can't see it. I'm tripping, man. It's a lot. All right, this Deuteronomy 28:48. Therefore, thou shalt serve thine enemy, which Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai shall send against thee in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things. All right. Going back to the, to the encyclopedia and the image, man. All right, our people was out there wanting, equal rights, man. Our people was out there wanting fair wages. All right, be able to drink out the same water fountain, going to the same schools, man. All that nonsense, man. All right, so going to the one of our enemies for all things, and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thee until he have destroyed thee. All right, going on to 50. Yahweh shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth, a nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand. All right, English, that bastard language, all right? And we know this eagle, all right? It belongs to every nation where the Edomite had reigned, okay? All right? Or a nation that's joined with the Edomites in any way, shape, or form, all right? It's a symbol of pride, okay? The eagle. Verse 50, a nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of old, nor show favor to the young man. All right, they didn't do that, man, and they definitely not doing that in this time, nor all right during the times during this black code, man. It's a lot. All right, continuing on. The situation was quite different in the South. The emancipation of 4 million slaves dramatically affected the society, the Southern Edomite society. The system of slavery had empowered Edomites to keep Black Israelites, okay, subordinate, and had allowed the Southern economy to thrive on the cheap labor of slavery. The system had been legalized by slave codes that defined the limited rights of Israelites in the South, man. Okay, all right. Let me get this, man. And this is showing you that this man has no regard for you, man. All right, these things were legalized to keep you under, man. Okay, these things was legalized to keep you under. This is Deuteronomy chapter 28 again, going into 28 and 29. The Lord shall smite thee with madness and blindness and astonishment of heart. All right, the Lord did that through these Edomites, man. Look at the things that our people are into now, all right? Heavily into drugs, heavily into, pornography, heavy into idolatry, okay? Heavy into worship of anything aside from Yahweh Shem Shai. That's madness, man, okay? Homosexuality, that's madness, man, okay? The people are blinded, okay? All right, because truth is right in front of them with the scriptures, okay? Truth is being pushed out on a day-to-day basis by the men of Great Millstone, okay? All right? And our people rather, watch love and hip-hop. Our people rather watch, be engulfed in sports. Our people rather be engulfed in, I don't know, whatever type of folly, man, okay? All right, things that's not enlightening, okay? Things that's not enlightening you, okay? All right? And they're blind, man. They're blind to the fact that they're the Hebrew Israelites, man, okay? They're blind to the fact that this Edomite, man, has oppressed you in every way, shape, or form. He's gonna bring the ultimate form of oppression with that chip here shortly, which I advise you, brethren and you sisters, to pray to Yahweh Shem Shai that you don't take that chip, man. Okay, all right. Because if you take that chip, it's a wrap, man. All right. But what the hell? And it's all confusion, man. It's all confusion, all right? It's all confusion, okay? All these things that Esau Edom is bringing upon the children of Israel is confusion, man, and he's going to pay for it. But continuing on, verse 29, and thou shalt grope at the noonday as the blind grope within the darkness, and thou shalt not prosper in thy ways. All right, this black code is not helping you prosper. And thou shalt be only oppressed and spoiled evermore, and no man shall save thee. All right, because black code is oppression unto you, man. All right, and you groping at the noonday in darkness because you want, and even in these times, you want to be connected or equal with the devil. All right, and the devil has shown you through his past history, okay, that you will never be equal with this man as long as he is in rulership. All right. And that's darkness. We're living in a world of darkness, all right? And you want to be equal with the darkness, man, when you are the children of light, man, okay? All right. What else did I have on there? Oh, yeah, man. And this, the only person that's going to come save us, man, is Yahweh Shai, man, all right? The only thing that is the only person that's going to save us is Yahweh Shai, man. Nobody's going to save us. Edomites ain't going to save you. No, nobody you vote for is going to save you, okay? Your neighbor ain't going to save you. You can't save you, all right? Only Yahweh Shai can save you, man. All right? Continuing on. It says, with slavery abolished under the 13th Amendment in 1865, the legal status of blacks became uncertain. All right, so I hate saying that word blacks, man. And I'm gonna get some definitions on that word blacks. I got it on black. I got it lined up. All right. Southern legitimate legislators began to entreat black code based largely on the pre-existing slave codes. In many instances, the black code seemed to provide legal rights for newly freed slaves. They allow many Israelites to marry on property, negotiate contracts, and have limited participation in court proceedings against other Israelites. All right. So again, that's something that's right here, having limited participation in court proceedings against other Israelites. Man, there's a curse on that, man. All right. I'm gonna just get it and read it. Let's do around 28 and 54. This is what this is propagate is help hinder is helping, having limited court proceedings against other Israelites, man. All right, that's helping your eye be evil towards your brother, man. Okay. This is Deuteronomy 28:54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil toward his brother, and toward his wife, the wife of his bosom, and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave. All right. The whole point of reading that is because they let you have court proceedings against your own people, man. Okay. All right. In reality, continuing on, in reality, however, black codes provided inferior rights and thereby ensured the Southern blacks will remain subordinate to whites, man. You will be lower than the Edomite, man. Okay. That's what this whole thing is about, man. You being lower than your oppressor, but in all actuality, man, all right, you are above your oppressor, man. But we have been so beat down, oppressed, okay, that we don't think of ourselves as highly esteemed individuals, man. But we are, man. Okay. The laws restricted where Israelites, Salat, all right, could live and which trades they could practice. So they limited you on where you could live, all right, and what you could work on, man. All right. Deuteronomy 28:16, cursed thou shalt be in the field, all right, in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field, man. All right. Many laws put limitations on labor contracts and property ownership, so Israelites found themselves effectively slaves again. All right, you never escaped freedom. All right, during the what is it, the 13th Amendment? All right, the only way we're gonna be emancipated is when Yahweh Shai comes, man. All right, and he puts the law, statutes, commandments on our inward parts. Okay, all right. And just like you find yourself as a slave today, man, well, right now you are a debt slave, man. All right. The punishment for breaking many of the laws were extremely harsh. All right. Although many of the black codes attempted to mask racial intentions by avoiding specific mention of race, they were obviously aimed at Israelite Southerners, man. Okay. At you, Jake, man. Okay. All right. You know, they shoot at the secret. They shoot at the perfect in secret. Let me see if I can find that, man. All right. This is Psalm 64:6. That they may shoot in secret at the perfect. All right. Under their legislations. All right. Under their decrees. Let me pull it up, man. All right, here, that they shoot at, let me just click on this. All right, this is Psalm 61 and 2. Well, I'm going to start at 1. Hear my voice, O Yahweh, and my prayer, preserve my life from the fear of the enemy. And we at the hands of the fear of the enemy 24/7, man. All right. I'm gonna grab Deuteronomy 28, I believe it's 66. Yep, it's 66. All right. Verse 2. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity. And the Lord is doing that now, man. He's hiding us, man, with his word. Okay. All right. He's gonna keep us out of trouble during the times of Jacob's trouble, man. We're gonna have to go through some things, but the Lord Yahweh Shema is gonna be with us, man. All right. And this goes back to they wicked decrees, this chip that they want to put in you, vaccinations they want to put in you. All right. And this right here, man, the Lord didn't keep us from this. All right. He kept certain people from, having to deal with these black codes. All right. I'm sure some people, when I say that, we were all oppressed, but some people didn't feel the effects of it, man. I'm sure. Okay. All right. At least one person didn't feel the effects of it, man. All right. If not, then I'm wrong. Salat. All right. Verse 60, verse 3. Who wet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words. And these are bitter words, man. All right. They passing laws, okay, for you to, be further hindered, man. Okay. All right. That they may shoot in secret at the perfect. So suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. All right. They're not afraid, man. Okay. Because they have you in the sense of, in the physical sense, all right, of this, man. All right. They got you like this out here, man. All right. Even in today, man, you got Jake that's out here like this, but they're not being sprayed down with water, man. They are submitted to white supremacy on a different level, man. Okay. Wanting to be equal to your oppressor, man, as a form of, as a form of white supremacy, man, because you want to continue in the system that he set up, man. Okay. You love to have it, man. Okay. All right. Let me see. All right. So the punishment for breaking many of these laws were extremely harsh, although many of the black codes attempted to mask racial intentions by avoiding specific mentions of race. They were obviously aimed at Israelite Southerners, man. All right, let me grab this in Isaiah, man. It's Isaiah 10 and 1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees and that write grievousness which they have prescribed. All right. Who does this, man? Esau Edom, man. These black codes are unrighteous decrees, man. Okay. These black codes, all right, are not within the law, statute, commandments, Yahweh Shema Shai, man. All right. To turn aside the needy from judgment, to take away the right from the poor of the people, that widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless. And what will ye do in the day of visitation, and in the desolation which shall come from far? To whom will ye flee for help? And where will ye leave your glory? All right, Esau Edom, your glory is gonna be burnt up with you, man, for these unrighteous decrees, man. You're not gonna do nothing but flee into the mountains, all right, and you're gonna ask the rocks to fall on you. I know it's Revelation possibly 6. Let me go see. Just grab it right there. The high, let me see. Yep, right here. The one I got about Shema Shai. This is Revelation 6 and 13. All right. I believe these are speaking on the nuke, man, hitting this place, man. All right. All right. This is Revelation 6 and 13. And the stars fell from heaven upon the earth, even as a fig tree casts on her untimely figs when she is shaken of a mighty wind. All right. That mighty wind is going to be ICBM missiles, man. Okay. And the heaven departed as a scroll when it rolled together, and every mountain and island were moved out of their place. Yep, ICBM missiles is doing this, man. And the kings of the earth, and the great men, and the rich men, and the chief captains, and the mighty men, and every bondman, and every free man hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountains, and said to the mountains, fall on us. Said to the rocks and the mountains, fall on us, and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne, and from the wrath of the Lamb. All right, for the great day of his wrath is come, and who shall be able to stand? Nobody will be able to stand. All right, that's that's why you Edomites, all right. Your glory is going to be gone in that day. You're going to be asking for help. So to whom will ye flee for help? Man, you can be fleeing to the rocks and the mountains. But how about Shema Shai is in control of those rocks and those mountains, man? Okay? All right, what are you going to do in the day of visitation, man? You're not going to do nothing but die, man, okay? Or be led into captivity, man, rebuilding the kingdom of Yahweh Shema Shai, man, okay? Because of these black codes and unrighteous decrees, okay, that you have set up, all right, over the children of Israel, man, to oppress them, okay, all right? All right, this is let me see. The black codes shocked many Northerners and sparked concern. All right. All right, yeah, I'm done reading that. All right, let me see where I found something in Google. This is basically saying the same thing. Now I'm gonna get these definitions for the word black, man. All right, and then let me get this right here in all right, black code, man. The black codes, sometimes called black laws, were laws governing the conduct of Israelites, okay? And the best known of them were passed in 1865 and 1866 by Southern states after the American Civil War in order to restrict Israelites' freedom and to compel them to work for low wages. Slavery, man. Same thing I just read in this article in the encyclopedia. All right. This proves, all right, that we are the children of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. All right. This is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 43. The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low. He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail. These black codes certify that you so-called Negro Latinos and Native American Indians are the tail, man. These black codes certify that the Edomite is very high up above us for the time being, man. Okay, all right. I believe that was all the scriptures. All right. I'm gonna just read some of these definitions that I have in these dictionaries. All right, for the word black. All right, because you so-called Negro that no, I'm gonna save it for another lesson, man. Nah, I'm not. So indecisive sometimes. All right. This is out of a Home Standard School Dictionary. All right. From 1913. All right. And the word black, it says destitute of light, the opposite of white, of the darkest color, gloomy, dismal, evil, a black dye or pigment, a Negro. All right. To soil, blacken. All right. To make black, to darken, to defame. All right. Gloomy, atrociously. Okay, I'm gonna look up some of these words, man. All right, because some of these words are how they describe you so-called Negroes, man. All right, you so-called people that are Negroes, man. All right, let's look at this word dismal, depressing, dreary. All right, dismal is depressing, dreary.
Dismal.
All right, gloomy. All right, dull. All right, low spirits. All right, dreadful. All right, depressing, dreary. All right, that's what dismal means, man. Let's look up the word atrocious. All right, atrocious. Horrifyingly wicked, and that's just how they treated you, man. You so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native American Indians, man. They treated you horrifyingly wicked, man. Okay, brutal, barbaric, brutish, savage. All right, wicked. All right, low, hateful, revolting. All right, this is how they treated y'all, man, and this is what they are describing you as, man. I'm looking at the definitions of black, man. All right. Well, the words in the definitions of black, all right, nauseating, hideous, unspeakable, and these are all bywords and proverbs, man. All right, that the scriptures say that we gonna be called, man. All right, I got another one. All right, and this is a Webster dictionary. All right, it says black, of the darkest possible hue, without light, very dark, as black as night, gloomy, discouraging. All right, let's look up these words: gloomy and discouraging, man. All right, dark or poorly lit, especially so as to appear depressing or frightening. All right, you're depressing and frightening, man. Okay, to your oppressor, man. To everybody in the world, man. Okay, because everybody in the world, even your own people, are your oppressors, man. Okay. All right. Let me see what else they got on here. Sullen. All right. This is what they call black, man. All right. bad-tempered or scully, gloomy, okay? Sour, morose, morose, all right? Resentful, glum, all right? Moody, indignant, all right? Bad-tempered, ill-tempered, all right? Angry. This is, look, man, uncommunicative, unresponsive, unsocial, uncivil, unfriendly. These are things that they call you Negroes, man. You so-called black people, man. Y'all want to be called black, man. All right. Here's another one. Inimical. Inimical.
Inimical.
All right. It says tend to obstruct or harm. You want to be black, man. All right. Damaging, destructive, ruinous, antagonistic. All right. Maleficent. All right. Opposed, hostile. Okay. Unfriendly, hostile. All right. Contrary, hurtful. All right. These are all words that line up with the word black, man. And y'all want to continue to be black. The Lord's going to destroy y'all black asses, man. All right. So listen, man. Just repent, man, to the best of your ability, man, because we know the goodness of the Lord is going to lead us to repentance, man. All right. Stop calling yourselves black, y'all Israelites. All right. You so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native American Indians, y'all Israelites. All right. And with that, I'm going to say, call all Yahweh by Shem, Yahweh Shai by Shem, Harakakadash. We give double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who want to teach well. And I want to say Shalom, I'm requiring to the hopeful elect, man. And Shalom, Yahweh Shem, Yahweh Shai, Barakatah, to whoever may come on the comment board, man, or listen to the video later. Kwame Asherala and the Bible Bar, Death to America, Shalom.